Good morning, this is Malie and it's another beautiful day on Garden Wise Adventures, and it's time for another plant of the week. So today we're going to talk about one of my favorite herbs. I have a lot of favorite plants, I know, but this one is called Stevia. Now Stevia, if you are into health food and natural sweeteners, Stevia is a natural sweetener. So let's go look at mine and see what it looks like. So here is one of two of my Stevia plants. So I have this Stevia plant here, and amongst all the mess over there, I have another Stevia plant there. I have not cleaned out my garden area yet, but that makes the pollinators happy, so I don't care right now. But anyway, Stevia, I grew it in California and I grow it here in Utah. But it is different in both places. In California, Stevia was a perennial. That means it didn't get cold enough in the winter to kill it off. Here in Utah, it does not survive our cold winters, so I treat it as an annual. And if you can look at it, it's got beautiful leaves, and it'll get little white flowers. And these leaves are extremely sweet. My kids love to chew on them. It's just almost like putting a spoonful of sugar in your mouth. So what you can do with them is you can harvest them. I cut them just before the buds open, and then you dry them. And then you can, there's different ways. You can go online and look at the different ways of extracting the sweetness out of them. We just use them powdered. So I'll just dry the leaves whole, and when it comes time that I want to use them in a drink or something like that, in tea or whatever, is you just, you grind up the leaves and sprinkle it in. It does have a bit of a grassy taste that way, but it adds a lot of sweetness. Now, what does Stevia need? It needs good garden soil. I have them in my garden beds that are mostly compost and peat. It requires a good deal of moisture and full sun. If you can have those conditions for Stevia plants, they grow beautifully, and they can get 2 to 3 feet tall and wide. Mine are a little small this year because the peas were, I let my peas go for quite a while before I removed them, and they were buried under my peas for most of the year. They do not have any pests that I know of, and the only thing that they tend to really suffer from is drought. So don't put them in an area where they're going to dry out. That's why I like them in my garden beds rather than as a landscape plant. Cute little jumping spider there. Don't know if you can see him. But anyway, Stevia is a great herb to grow. And let me know if you've ever tried Stevia. If you've tried it, any recipes, how you've extracted, you can actually distill the sweetness out of it. There's various ways of doing it. I've never tried it, but let me know what you've done with yours. It's been a little bit of a shorter video, and if you like what I'm doing, if you like the content that I'm making, let me know. Or if you have any suggestions for garden videos that you'd like to see, any questions that you have, especially if you are growing any rare or unusual plant me to do a video on. Let me know, and until then, have another wonderful garden adventure.